Hey friends, we are going to create a Mondrian style artwork. This is going to be abstract art. He used a lot of line, which created shape, and then just the three primary colors with white and black. You can choose any media that you would like. You can use colored pencils, crayons, markers, paint, whatever you have around. You can use to create your colors. If you have a ruler and a pencil, that works great to make nice straight lines. You don't have to. You can also use the side of a box or a magazine if you want a straight edge and you don't have a ruler. So there's lots of ways that you can do this. I'm going to show you a few that I have created. If you'll take a piece of paper and just start drawing some, I used a pencil so that I could erase it if I didn't like it. But just start drawing some horizontal and vertical lines on your paper. You can do as many as you like. I suggest you do at least 2 of each. But here I did a few. And make sure when you're drawing your lines, if you're using a ruler, that you hold that ruler down nice and tight and trace along. If you don't hold on to it tight, then when you draw, sometimes it'll go like that. But you can't erase it. So draw your lines, and then you're going to choose only a few blocks to color in because he left a lot of white spaces. So I colored mine this way. You can color yours however you like. But here I did a black one, I did a blue, a red, and a yellow. You can do more than that. You can do less than that. But you do need to leave some white spaces showing. Another way that you could do your drawing is I used a lid. Trace around your lid to get a circle, or you can use any shape. And then I used my ruler. I went inside my circle and I just drew inside the circle so the outside is open. And again, you want to make sure that you hold your ruler down tight. Trace, start where your shape starts and stop where your shape ends there. And then you can color that in. I also traced some circles, and then I drew lines on the outside. I kind of like this one better. Color that in, and you're welcome to color as many as you like, but you do need to leave some white, remember. If you don't have a ruler, you can draw squiggly lines too. There's some squiggles, and just color in where those shapes are created from your lines intersecting. There's another way that you can do this project if you would like to cut strips of paper and glue. So I cut some black strips for my lines, and then I just cut some little shapes out of my colors. Got one that I started here. So I glued these 2 lines first, and then I would trim this little piece off. And then I went ahead and I glued on some shapes. So I would start building around my shapes after that. And I would trim that off. And then maybe put this one here, trim that off. Looks like I need one more. And I would, because I want to go all the way around those shapes in there. Or I could go all the way up to the top. But pretty easy. So show us what you can do that looks like a Mondrian. Have a great time.